Patton Ford, running for mayor of Ridgeland, my hometown. I've got my wife here in the audience with me tonight. She's pregnant with our first child, and we want to be able to call Ridgeland his hometown. But before we do that, we've got to talk about three things, and they all come back to the foundation of my candidacy, which is public safety. First of all, we need to talk about legal fees. Over the past 3 or 4 years, we've been averaging $1 million a year in legal fees. To put that into perspective for you, it's about 8 times the size of cities like Madison and Clinton that they spend on a year in legal fees. What kind of message are we sending to our law enforcement? What kind of message are we sending about law enforcement when we can't even take care of these legal issues on our own? We got to clean up our act, and in doing so, hopefully, we'll be able to use some of the money we've been spending on legal fees and lawsuits for law enforcement. Secondly, we need to talk about the scorched earth retail development policy in our city. We got to stop using public funds for private investment. Because what we do is we create an oversupply or a surplus of retail in our city, which is why you see for rent signs in the township, which is why you see for rent signs in the Renaissance, and why you see for rent signs on Old Canton Road, and why you see for rent signs on Lake Harbor, and all across our town. And where there are vacancies, there will be vagrancy. Finally, you probably need a more practical reason to vote for a young man like myself, other than my enthusiasm and my good looks and the vision for the future. So let's look to the past, okay? Let's look all the way back to when our city was founded and we had a weak mayor or mayor board of aldermen or co-charter system of government, okay? It's going to take a young man like myself willing to listen to the board of aldermen, willing to listen to the citizens of our community in order to restore power back to the board of aldermen, where it belongs. Look, the mayor's not supposed to be quarterback. He's not even really supposed to be on offense. The mayor belongs on defense, and that's exactly what I'm running on, is defending our city. So if you live in Ridgeland, I'm a Republican candidate, like Mr. Ramsey reminded us to say, we're a Republican candidate, and I hope you'll consider voting for Patton Ford if you want a linebacker in office. Thanks to the Madison County Republican Women for hosting this event, and to all the candidates that are here tonight so we can learn a little bit more about each other. I think somebody said they were discouraged of the apathy and the little voter turnout that we've had over the past few years, and I'd like to echo that. Anyway, I hope you all are having as much of a blast on the campaign trail as I've had. Good evening, and thanks for having us.